Hello, I'm Lieutenant Vince Lewis with the Phoenix Police Department's Public Affairs Bureau. The information, audio, video, and pictures you're about to see are intended to provide details as we currently understand them of an officer-involved shooting that occurred at 11 p.m. on February 19, 2024. This video may contain strong language as well as graphic images which could be disturbing to some people. Viewer discretion is advised. This incident began in the area of 27th Avenue and Van Buren Street around 10:45 p.m. when patrol officers saw a brown vehicle leaving the parking lot of a business at a high rate of speed. Officers were unable to catch up to the vehicle, so they relayed the information to other officers in the area. Another officer spotted the vehicle around 34th Avenue and Van Buren Street and attempted to pull it over. When the vehicle did not stop, the police helicopter took over following the car and patrol units backed off. The vehicle continued until it reached the area of 43rd Avenue and Granada Road, when the driver got out and ran up to a car with a gun in his hand. The driver of that car reacted and drove away. The suspect got back into his car and drove to 60th Lane and McDowell Road. That is where he got out of his car, still armed, and ran up to another car, yelling at that driver. The driver of that car drove away. The suspect then ran toward a red car stopped in the roadway. At this point, officers were driving into the area and saw the man approach the car. The driver of that car said the man slammed both hands on the hood of her car, holding a gun, and demanded she give him her car. He then tried to open her door. One officer arrived and a second officer showed up as his backup. Both officers reported seeing the suspect point his gun at one of the officers. That is when the suspect and one officer exchanged gunfire. The suspect was hit and fell to the ground. The officer was not hurt. Body-worn cameras are used by all officers assigned to patrol and several specialty units. Per policy, they are worn at mid-torso level and capture the view of the line of sight from that perspective. It's important to note that the camera lens is fixed and does not capture everything seen or experienced by the officer. When activated, both audio and video turn on. The body-worn camera has a buffer of video without audio for 60 seconds prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that happen suddenly, where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. The following is body-worn camera footage from the officer who fired his handgun. Due to the officer's position in his car, the shooting was not caught on camera.
Airship for Lincoln 998.
The following is body-worn camera footage from a witness officer arriving on scene as the shooting is taking place.
Roger, crossfire.
The following video clip is from a camera in the area. In this clip, you can hear the exchange of gunfire. After the shooting, officers moved up and provided medical aid to the man until fire personnel arrived. The man was taken to the hospital, where he later died from his injuries. A gun was recovered near where the suspect was shot. Evidence was found showing the suspect fired his handgun during the shooting. No officers or community members were injured. The car the suspect was driving had been reported stolen. The officer involved in the shooting has been with the department for 20 years and is assigned to the Maryville-Estrella Mountain Precinct. This incident is the subject of a criminal investigation, which will be reviewed by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. It is also the subject of an internal investigation. Conclusions about whether the actions of the officers are consistent with department policy and the law will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public about a critical incident in our community. You can learn about the Phoenix Police Department's transparency policy on our website.